You're listening to Voice First AI, the podcast where we automate the ordinary so you can pursue the extraordinary, turning everyday conversations into systems that scale your business and free your time. I'm your name, your host for today. In this episode, we'll be covering a variety of fun and insightful topics. We'll start with the latest trends in voice technology, and then move on to some great tips for optimizing your AI implementations. Plus, we have an exciting interview lined up with a special guest who's making waves in the AI industry. Stick around, it's going to be a fantastic show. Did you know that the average small business owner spends nearly a quarter of their day on routine administrative tasks? That's right. Ticking off to-dos and handling menial chores consumes valuable time that could be better spent growing the business. Even more startling, almost 30% of potential leads fall through the cracks because of missed follow-ups. In today's episode, we'll tackle these productivity pitfalls and show you how voice technology can help reclaim your time and capture those lost opportunities. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now let's talk about a major headache that so many businesses face: missed calls, wasted effort, and the grim specter of burnout from repetitive work. Picture this: your phone is ringing off the hook, you're juggling 100 tasks, and yet somehow those crucial calls slip through the cracks. Missed calls aren't just missed opportunities. They can be the difference between closing a deal and losing a client. And don't even get me started on the sheer amount of effort that goes into tasks, which are frankly mind-numbing. We're talking about the kind of work that makes you question your life choices. Entering data, scheduling meetings, following up endlessly. Sure, these tasks are essential, but they're also repetitive and draining. If you're not careful, all this busy work can lead to serious burnout. The constant grind without a break can make you feel like you're on a never-ending hamster wheel, sucking the joy out of work and life. So what can we do about it? Stick around, because we've got some solutions that will make you wonder how you ever lived without them. Let me share a story with you, one that's close to my own heart. It's about a time when I found myself on the edge of burnout. I was trying to do it all: managing my business, handling client calls, running after every single lead, and yes, juggling those soul-crushing administrative tasks. Pretty soon, the excitement I once had for my work started slipping away. I was like a hamster on a wheel, running faster and faster, but getting nowhere. But then everything changed, and it was all thanks to Ava Protocols. Ava came into my life when I needed it most. This wasn't just some fancy piece of tech. It was like having a personal assistant who never slept, never got tired, and always had my back. It started with automating the small stuff, scheduling, follow-ups, even handling some client communications. I remember the first time I let Ava take over my meeting scheduling. It felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Suddenly, I had pockets of time opening up in my day. The real magic happened when I linked Ava to my CRM. Missed follow-ups became a thing of the past. Every lead was contacted, every client feeling more valued than ever before. And for the first time in ages, I felt in control and creatively recharged. Ava Protocols didn't just help my business, it brought back the joy I'd lost along the way. So if you're feeling the heavy weight of routine tasks and the threat of burnout looming over you, believe me, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And that light might just be called Ava Protocols. All right, let's get into the nuts and bolts of how Ava Protocols works its magic. Imagine a system that not just captures your calls, but also meticulously logs structured data from each interaction. Now, you no longer have to scribble down notes or worry about forgetting important details. Ava does all that for you with precision. It tags the context of these calls, so every piece of information is categorized and easy to retrieve. You know how sometimes it feels like you're searching for a needle in a haystack when you need to recall a specific conversation? Well, those days are over. Whether it's a sales call, a customer service query, or a strategy meeting, Ava has it all neatly organized. But wait, it gets better. Ava isn't just a passive recorder of information. This system actively triggers workflows based on the data it captures. Imagine ending a call and having the next steps already queued up, follow-up emails sent, tasks assigned to team members, and calendar events scheduled, all without you lifting a finger. It's like having a project manager, personal assistant, and data entry clerk all rolled into one. I can't overstate how game-changing this has been for me. Think about your day-to-day operations. How many times do you have to pause and ask yourself, did I follow up on that email, or so when was that delivery supposed to go out? Ava takes that mental load off your plate entirely. The streamlined workflows mean you're not just more productive, you're also more consistent. Clients notice. They see that you're on top of things, that you're reliable, and that's huge for business. Perhaps the highlight for me is how this automation has re-energized my creative process. With less brain power spent on routine tasks, I've found new space to think big, to innovate, and to truly enjoy my work. After all, isn't that why we got into business in the first place? To do what we love and to do it well. Ava Protocols has helped me reclaim that passion. So if you're drowning in admin tasks and feeling the creative well running dry, trust me, Ava is your lifeline. Coming up next, we'll be diving into tips for optimizing your AI implementations to get the very best out of tools like Ava. Stay tuned. When you free yourself from busy work, magical things start to happen. For founders, the benefits are immense. Think growth, freedom, and an increased impact. First, let's talk growth. When you're not bogged down with menial tasks, you have time to focus on what truly matters. Building your business, strategizing for the future, and seizing new opportunities. You become more present for those big picture decisions that drive your company forward. It's like turning a key that unlocks exponential growth. Then there's freedom. Imagine stepping away from the day-to-day grind and realizing you have time, real, actual time, to think creatively, to innovate, and to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This isn't just about having free hours in your day. It's about mental freedom. You're no longer mentally stuck in the weeds of your business. You get to remember why you started this journey in the first place. And let's not forget the increased impact. When you're not swamped with administrative tasks, you can focus on making a difference where it counts. Be it improving customer experiences, innovating new products, or scaling your service offerings. The impact you can make expands exponentially because you're working on your business, not just in it. This is where true change happens. So if you're still shackled by busy work, it's time to break free. The rewards are just too valuable to ignore. In our next segment, we'll break down some actionable tips to help you get started with optimizing your AI implementations. Stay with us. Let's zoom out for a moment and talk about a big idea that's reshaping the business landscape. The notion that conversations are the new operating system for business. You've heard of operating systems for computers. Think Windows, Mac OS, even your phone's iOS. They manage resources, facilitate communication, and create a streamlined user experience. But what if I told you that conversations could do the same thing for your business? Yeah, that's right. Conversations are no longer just about customer service or chit chat. They're the very backbone of how you operate and grow your business. Imagine a world where every interaction you have is an opportunity to gather valuable data, streamline processes, and make smarter decisions. For instance, with Ava Protocols, conversations are automatically transformed into structured data that can drive your workflows, assign tasks, and even schedule follow-ups. Picture this. Each client call or team meeting isn't just a siloed event, but part of a grand system that's working behind the scenes to make your life easier. Conversation-driven systems are incredibly powerful because they harness the natural way we communicate. There's no steep learning curve, no complex interfaces, just good old-fashioned talking. Yet every chat, every query, every discussion is recorded, analyzed, and acted upon. The possibilities are endless. Whether it's optimizing your sales calls, enhancing customer service, or fine-tuning team collaborations, conversations can do it all. It's an operating system that's dynamic, intuitive, and best of all, keeps you in the loop at all times without adding to your stress. In our next segment, we'll go over some killer tips on how to optimize your AI implementations and squeeze out every drop of potential. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Before we wrap up, I want to encourage you to take a step towards automating the ordinary and pursuing the extraordinary. Imagine freeing up your time to do the things that truly matter to you. Whether that's growing your business, focusing on innovation, or simply enjoying some well-deserved downtime. Automation is the key to unlocking these possibilities, and it all starts with making smarter choices today. To help you on this journey, I highly recommend checking out our free training at smartoptimize.ai/training. This training is packed with invaluable insights that can help you transform your business processes and reclaim your time. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So go ahead, take the first step towards a more efficient and fulfilling work life by visiting smartoptimize.ai/training. All right, this has been Voice First AI, and I've been your host. Your name? Don't forget to check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep automating to live extraordinarily. All right, my friends, that wraps up another episode of Voice First AI. I hope you found today's insights as exciting and transformative as I did. Remember, anything we talked about today, you can find those links and more info in the show notes. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep automating to live extraordinarily. This has been Your Name, signing off. See you in the next episode.